Ways to save money on plumbing. Plumbing is notoriously expensive, and plumbers charge a boatload of money just to come out to your house and check to see if you have a problem. However, these problems will happen to you regardless, and it's important to remember that there are, in fact, ways to save money on plumbing and even to prevent the need for plumbers to come out to your house. Emergencies do happen, however, and calling a plumber will be necessary. But you can certainly prevent these things from happening by following these easy steps. 1. Prevention and maintenance. The best way to save money on plumbing is to prevent the need for a plumber altogether. As stated before, plumbing is a very expensive task, and the need for a plumber should be avoided at all costs. Remember that if you see a small problem such as a leak, don't wait to get it fixed. Jump on it right away in order to make sure it doesn't get much worse without you knowing it. Furthermore, look at your drains to make sure there aren't buildups of anything, such as grease or food. These common mistakes people make when choosing an emergency plumber. Plumbing emergencies are the worst, and they often necessitate quick action. Water doesn't always stop flowing, and that's a primary component of what plumbing actually is. Getting an expert on site in as little time as possible is often a necessity, but it's easy to make mistakes when acting so quickly. Here are some very common mistakes that people often make when selecting an emergency plumber. Look them over and make sure you avoid making the same ones. 1. Focusing on cost. Cost is a major issue for many people, and there's no doubt that plumbers are very expensive. It's a big mistake to focus on cost, whether low or high. Often, low-rate plumbers carry services that are just that, low rate. The idea that you get what you pay for doesn't apply, but it does rather often. Cheap plumbers sometimes offer services that aren't up to snuff with what you want for your home. How to prolong the life of your plumbing system. It's easy to just call a plumber when something goes wrong, but to neglect doing so when everything's fine. That said, it's important to avoid this common pitfall. It's of the utmost importance to call a plumber before something goes wrong. This will help you reduce the cost of maintaining your home. It's a lot cheaper to have a plumber come out to inspect your home than it is to get a plumber in for a quick fix on something that has suddenly gone wrong. Regular maintenance and inspection will keep costs down and keep your stress at bay when it comes to plumbing. Tiny issues can become big ones very fast, and it's important to prevent them from growing as fast as they can. Here are a few ways that you can keep your plumbing system in tip-top shape and avoid emergencies. 1. Maintenance and care. This is quite obvious, but most people don't do it.